Hello and welcome back to Mr. Hall's Read Alouds. This is part 4 of Desmond Cole Ghost Patrol, The Scary Library Shusher. Let's begin. Chapter 7. Shh. The lab was completely empty, but all the computers were turned on. If anyone had been here and said, shh, then they were gone now. Desmond sighed like he was upset there weren't any ghosts around. Well, he said, we better get started on that assignment. Finally, I told him, doing our homework probably wouldn't be as much fun as reading, but at least I wouldn't be scared. We sat at the computers and started looking up information about the library. Check this out, Desmond said. I looked over and saw a photo from a newspaper. In the black and white picture, a man was cutting a ribbon on the new library building in front of a crowd of people. Wow, that's an old picture, I said, noticing that it was faded. One woman in the crowd looked almost see-through. Let's print it out and use it in our report. Desmond went to save the picture when all the computers in the room turned off. Then the whole room went completely dark. A chill ran through my body. It felt like the temperature in the room dropped, and goosebumps sprung up on the back of my neck. Desmond shivered too. Interesting, was all he said. Do you mean interesting like you turned everything off from your computer? I asked. No, Desmond said. Interesting like I don't think we're alone. I did not want to hear that. Suddenly, all the computers turned back on. In the darkness, we could hear typing, and whoever was typing was doing it really fast. Like, really, really fast. Plus, they were typing the same thing on every single computer at the same time. It was just one very long word. Shh. Something really ghostly was going on, and I didn't want to stick around to figure it out. This time, I was the one to grab Desmond, and I pulled him out of that computer lab faster than a 10G network. As far as I was concerned, Ghost Patrol was over and out. We hadn't even gone 10 feet when we bumped into someone. Someone as thin as a piece of cardboard. Well, actually, it was a piece of cardboard. It was a life-size cutout of some grown-up dude wearing a hat and a fancy suit. I slammed on the brakes, and Desmond tripped over me and landed on the floor. Are you both okay? Mrs. Shusher asked us. She didn't even say anything about us running in the library. Desmond had a huge smile on his face. He pointed to the cutout. Whoa, that's the famous scary story about Damon Chilling. He's my favorite writer. Then you should stick around, Mrs. Shusher said. He's going to be stopping by in an hour to read from his new kids' book. As another person waved for Mrs. Shusher's help, Desmond turned to me. Come on, Andres. It's up to us to stop that ghost. We can't let it ruin Damon Chilling's reading. Chapter 8. Ghost Traps. Desmond and I headed for the map room next. I wasn't sure what he was up to, but when Desmond Cole is hunting ghosts, nothing will stop him. Desmond searched through a bunch of maps until he found the one he was looking for. He took it out and unrolled it. It was a map of the library. "Here," Desmond said, pointing to the kids section. "This is where Damon Chilling is going to read today." "But what can you do to stop the ghost?" I asked. Desmond pointed to another room on the second level. "The question is, what can we do to stop the ghost?" And the answer is simple. We set up a ghost trap right here. Did you say ghost trap? I could feel fluttering inside my stomach. Ever since I had moved to Curseville, I had seen my share of ghosts, and they never seemed easy to trap. They seemed to be able to get out of anything. "Trust me," Desmond said. "I know ghosts." I nodded. He was right. He knew a whole lot about ghosts. A lot more than I did, that was for sure. But what was a ghost trap? Desmond rolled up the map and put it back on the shelf. "Listen, ghosts haunt places because they want something. They don't do it just for fun." "Makes sense," I said. "If a ghost haunts a donut shop, it's probably because he likes donuts," Desmond said. "If I were a ghost, I would haunt the arcade. That would be awesome." "I bet this ghost loves books," Desmond continued. "So let's give her some books." We ran to the area that Desmond had pointed out on the map. "We are going to build a book fort," Desmond said. "That will be the perfect ghost trap." A half hour later, Desmond and I had built a book fort to end all book forts. It was amazing. We must have used every book from at least 4 shelves. Mrs. Shusher seemed to be really cool, but I was seriously worried about what she'd say when she saw this. It would take her forever to put all these books back where they belonged. "Don't worry, Andres," Desmond said. "We'll fix everything when we're done." Sometimes it felt like he could read my mind. "Cool," I said, and started to feel a little better. That is, until the ghost showed up. And we will stop right there for now. And until the next time, have a great day.